Hey, 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 welcome back. Farming Simulator 2019 with the Rude Man. Get the microphone down here where I can hear myself. Sudhemmern, back on Sudhemmern today, just messing around. I don't know how long I can stream today. I've been streaming a little bit every day today. I tried to stream just a minute ago on Elite Dangerous and continue my trip into space, and we keep getting knocked off because of this. I'm assuming that it's because of the trip we're on. There are so many people. Hey, Dar. There's so many people taking this trip that I think that there's people that normally would only play once or twice a week are playing every day, and they're filling up the server, and we're getting kicked off every day. So I had to end that one early. How you doing, Dar? Oh, shoot. I was going to go in and take the collision off of a few things, and I didn't get around to it. Oh, boy. Well, we'll have to deal with it. So I hope you're doing well, Dar. Hope everything's going well for you. You enjoying your easy golden years? All right, let's see if I can get what I need there. All right, I do need fertilizer. Let's start with that. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Fine. I'm doing very good, especially today. Took me a while to wake up this morning, but I finally did. Last couple nights I haven't had the best sleep. Weird dreams. Weird dreams lately. Crazy things. Hi, Gall. How are you? Back away from that fence. Haven't bought any animals yet. I suppose I probably could. Only started this map yesterday, so I don't have a lot on it. By the way, I know there's not a lot of people on yet, but how does the stream look? Yesterday, some people were complaining that, well, not complaining, just mentioned that the stream wasn't all that great a quality. I blame it on YouTube, but am I stuck on that lamppost? Kind of. There we go. So I dropped it from 1280 or 1080p down to 720p, and it did improve my stream life. YouTube has a little button that turns from red to yellow to green, so if everything's good on your stream, you get a green button, and I've had a yellow button for the last couple days. So hopefully that fixed her up. Right, I'm not seeming to get any. There we go. No, I don't want fertilizer. I need seeds. Wow. Can I not get back far enough with that stupid lamp pole? Uh-oh. This might not be working very well. I might have to do something different. What's that silo there, though? What's that? Maybe that's what I'm supposed to be at. No, it still just wants to put fertilizer in. Let me turn around and go the other direction. Maybe that's it. Dar says the stream looks good. Sound is good. Great. Thank you. Thank you. Let me come in the other side, see if it works any better. Uh-oh, cut that a little bit short, didn't I? If not, I might have to put one of my own silos in. I meant to take collision off of that lamppost because it's right in the way. Literally. Space. I mean farms. Scorpion was over in the space one with me. There we go. Yeah, I really need to take the collision off of that lamppost because it is literally right in the way. That tree is also. I may just go in and take all of those, both the trees out, and take the collision off the lamppost so I can just drive straight through. Might be what I have to do. I meant to do it yesterday, but I didn't. Joe Dokes is in the house. How you doing, Joe? Oh, I found the silliest thing yesterday. Somebody asked me if you could go in and see where people watch your videos, like what country, right? So there is an analysis, and I've been in it before. Yesterday, just for hoots and giggles, I went in just to see, and it tells you how many men, how many women watch your videos, how many, what the age groups are. Mine are 35 to 45 is my biggest. Joe says he's doing good. And then it tells you, you can look at geography. There were only two places that it gave me. The United States and Romania. What? Romania? What? And they were equal in the amount of people watching. I don't get it. Before it would tell me, like when I first started, I remember it was the first thing that shocked me. I only had, like 100 viewers at the time. And I went in one day and looked, and it said that I had people in 96 different countries watching my videos, and it freaked me out. Now it tells me I only have people in America and Romania. Something's not right. YouTube. And YouTube. I lost about 7 subscribers in about 5 minutes today. I mean, I logged onto my account and saw that I had a couple of new subscribers. And it was only about 5 or 10 minutes later I logged back in, and there were 7 less than there were. And whoa, I get 2 new subscribers and 5 of them leave. Or wait, that wouldn't be it. I get 2 new subscribers and 9 of them leave. Romania, the land of lettuce. Romaine lettuce. Oh, I got it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I don't get it. Well, is there not a land of kale then? All right, I'm going to do some wheat just because. Just because. Let's throw down some wheat here. I can hire a worker, but I don't know what they're going to do. Let me do that. See how well they do. Romania, the land of lettuce. Let us have salad. All right, I got to get the... Whoa, what the heck was that? Oh, it's the bed of the truck. Freaked me out there for a minute. All right, I got to get the potatoes off. So, let's get our truck running here. Oh, also, I was going to buy... I'm going to buy one of these guys. Let me buy one of those. They're pretty cheap, aren't they? 17,000. All right, let me grab one of those guys. What's he doing? He was plowing. Let's hire a worker here. Whoa! Whoever that was just dropped that plow down like nobody's business. Hey, the wheels aren't turning. I never noticed that before. That's weird. This is a mod, by the way. Maybe it's part of the... maybe it's supposed to be dragging the wheels to kind of rub the dirt in or something. Yeah, that's a Great Plains cedar. I keep... There is a mod that puts a bigger bed on the back of this thing. I didn't download it because it was on a website that kept trying to download other programs, you know, in the background, and I didn't like it. And my spam program kicked me out of the page because it said it was dangerous. There. Now I don't have to worry about whether I can get in that barn or not. The wheels are supposed to turn. The plow lowers under the wheels. Well, it is a mod. Now, I don't know if they cloned it from Giant or not, but I would imagine they did. And if they made some kind of changes, maybe they didn't do it right. I mean, it doesn't bother me as long as I'm not watching it. Man, this thing little scoots around, don't it? Somebody told me yesterday that I could actually go in and take these doors out in Giant Editor. I said, yeah, I know. I didn't want to do that. All right, let's get our truck. Oh. How bad did he mess up here? Not too bad. Missed a little strip. The wheels on the plow go round and round. Although, except that they don't go round and round. Oh, I hit that tree. I've damaged my piece of equipment now. What am I gonna do? There's so many trees you can't see. This is like driving this piece of equipment from a drone flying out overhead. All right, there's one field. This one didn't get finished. Oh, I've been trying to go get those potatoes, wasn't I? Let's continue on. I should probably do one job at a time. But that wouldn't be the Rude Man way. How's everybody doing today, by the way? It's hump day. Are you heading home from work yet, Scorpion? Are you still at the office? Whistling Pete's on the job today. Is that the Australian flag or is that the English flag? That thing right there on the back. What does that represent? Australia or England? Whoa, stop, stop. Jeez. I was holding the brakes for a long time there. Look at this. This is cool. Look at that. Doesn't that make you laugh? It makes me laugh every time I see it. It's a secret material that the roof's made out of. Australian flag on the back. Okay, thanks, Craig. How you doing, Craig? Craig snuck in the back door, guys. Australian. Oh, I knew what you meant when you typed Australian. Alright, let's get over to that combine and get it to working again. Let's turn it on, hire a worker. Craig is good, good, good. That's always good, good, good to hear. Let's go find our plow again. And now I'm interested to find out if the wheels turn when the plow's not down. Yeah, they do. They do. So that was kind of weird. Alright, let's lower this thing. And now they're... No, they stopped turning. Isn't that weird? Is this a plow or a cultivator? Let's see. This is... I got this out of the subsoiler section. Culti plow, it says. So it's a cultivator plow. So it doesn't look like it's been plowed. What's this? Can you seed from this thing? Oh, shoot. I didn't do that. I was just using it as a plow. Interesting. Interesting. All right, well, here's the question. Let's go in and look at it. Let's go in here. Look at the growth here. And what field is that? Field 8. Okay, so it says it's plowed. Let's turn the harvest part off. Cultivated. Interesting. Oh no, blue is plowed. What was I looking at? Blue is plowed. Blue's. Wait a minute. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Harvested, cultivated. So it's cultivated and plowed, maybe? I thought when it was red, it was plowed. Well, hell, I don't know. Doesn't matter. I guess. Does it? I miss my plow, though. I like it when it's plowed because I can see furrows in the ground. Did I tell you I'm good? If not, then I'm good. Do I have withering on? No, I don't believe I do. I can check real quick, though, and see. That'd be there, wouldn't it? Plant withering is off, and so is crop destruction. Destruction. I'd rather use my plow, but I don't like the in-game plows. Where's the tank for the seeds on this thing? It says you can seed, but there's no tank on it. Where do the seeds go? Was it hold like 2 seeds? And you can plow it inch by inch or something? Somebody said they really like the subsoilers, but this one's kind of weird. Alright, well, supposedly it's plowed. I don't know. You know what I could do? I could get out and look. It says it needs lime. It doesn't say it needs plowing. Let's find a field that does say that. Okay, this one needs plowing. So what does it look like in the scheme of things? So 9 needs plowing. It says it's harvested. Let's turn harvest off. And maybe this map doesn't show what you're supposed to be seeing. Because it seems to me on other maps, when it needs plowing, this is red, like it is up here. This is a remove top then. That's orange. That's not red. Well, maybe that's orange. Hell, I don't know. But it's not showing it right. So I can't count on that. Not that I care, I guess. Okay, fine. I'm going to have to just look at it this way. So this field needs plowed. And I didn't buy a lime machine either. I need to do that. Let's get a, for the lime, do I need a big, probably don't need a big tractor. Let's get a medium-sized tractor for the lime. Do I want a Deere or do I want a Lamborghini? I like the Lamborghini. I'm going to get the Lamborghini. We'll give it the bigger type engine and stuff. All right, and then I'm going to get a cedar type thing. What am I looking for? Crop protection? That's not it. Fertilizer technology? Was that where that was? The Burdell. The Burdell. Lime is white. We'll leave it white. I'm going to put the extension on because I want it to do more, and I want the spreading disc on the back. And we'll buy it that way. Back and back and back. Alright, we can do it. This imported from 17. As far as I know it is, because it doesn't look any different, so I wouldn't imagine that they would start from scratch. There wouldn't be a need for that, so I'm assuming that it is. Yeah. That's what I'm assuming. Alright, he's full again. Now I can't get that song out of my head. Yeah, it's pretty much the same farm I remember. I played this for hours and hours, but there was a lot of production on it though too. Now somebody said, was it you, Scorpion, that the warehouse is still in here? They had a big warehouse where you could take all your different products and stuff. Man, the brakes on Squeaky Pete, Whistling Pete, the brakes aren't all that great. Squeaky Pete, Whistling Pete. Miss Nelson's in the house. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Ms. Nelson 13. Are you the 13th Miss Nelson, or are you just 13 years old? Or is 13 just for fun? I know that there were, for me, there was just a ton of rude men. I don't understand that. But there were a ton of rude men. And so I had to pick a number, you know. And I thought, are you kidding me? There's 52 rude men? Come on. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. Keep us company. Hope you have fun. All right, now I gotta find out if this thing really holds seeds, because it just doesn't look right. Are those little things? Wait a minute. Are those little things that? No, those are springs. Where in the heck is it supposed to hold the seeds? I don't think I'm going to use it for that. But I don't know. It doesn't look like it doesn't look like it's been plowed though. Ah, dang it. That's not what I wanted. I wish I could use my plow. My big plow. Are the subsoilers always going to look like that? If you use a subsoiler, is it not going to look like it's plowed? See, there's a combi plow too. That's a combi plow. That's a culti plow. A combi plow and a culti plow. This is a mod. This is only 4 meters though. It's teeny tiny. Teeny tiny, teeny tiny. It can be used instead of a plow. But it's only 4 meters. Huh. I want to see that in action. I know it's only 4 meters, but I can hire a worker. I want to see that thing in action. I haven't used that, I don't think. That's cute. I like that. Miss Nelson said he didn't get lucky till 13. That is clever. All right, I'm going to leave this right there for a little bit. And then we'll come back and get our lime machine. But I just really want to see how this looks. Now this looks more like a plow. It's just not as substantial. Hire a worker here. Let's see who we have. Daryl Walker's going to do a job for us. Now that, see, that doesn't look... Is that the way the plowed looks? So the plowed in this particular map, maybe the textures are different, and it doesn't, because it doesn't quite look furrowed. It does look like it's been worked up though. It kind of looked like it's been rototilled. You know what I mean? All right, cool. Is this guy done? Are you done? Are you done yet? Okay, come on. What's going on? Toggle steering mode. I want to do all-wheel steer. That's what I like. Man, look at that. Look at that tractor go. It might not matter that it's only 4 meters. Man, he's whooping like a racetrack. It's NASCAR or something. Well, it is a Maserati. That would make sense. Maserati kicking butt out there. All right, this guy's done. Let's mosey back to the farm. Somebody just got paid $246 an hour. Am I finished? What? Are you talking to me, or are you talking to Ms. Nelson? That's kind of personal. Somebody said that to me. Well, I asked a question during the live stream, and they said, well, that's a little personal. And I said, well, I consider my YouTube people my family, and so it's part of the family. Okay, I noticed that that subsoiler didn't get the, it didn't take, well, that's weird. Why wouldn't it take the fruit off the edge of the field? Oh, from the Ross Perot debates. Wow, that's a long time ago. That guy always kind of freaked me out. He reminded me of my old grandma from the South. He kind of talked like her, too. That high, squeaky voice. Okay, let's take a look. All right, now here's the thing. Look, it's taking the other crop off. Or those weeds. Those might be weeds. We'll find out when it gets to the beets if it takes the beets off. Because if you notice at the other end, it looked like there was some kind of weed or something left over from the previous harvest. Something like that. Hard to say. All right, let's get the seed. Oh, wait. We got to get this feller. Whoops. This is the Lamborghini. What tractor was that other one? It wasn't a Lamborghini. I lied. This is the Lamborghini. I think that other one's a Fendt, isn't it? Look out, zombie. Oh, I just made peanut butter out of that zombie. Yeah, that's a Fendt over there, but he's moving. Maybe it just doesn't actually get to the end of the field. I may have to make an end run on it. All right, let's see if this thing has lime in it. It's got stuff in it. I don't know if it's got lime in it. Let's find out. It does. It does have lime in it. They are real. Okay, I could do a little more fertilizer, a little more wheat, I guess. Let's hire somebody. Got John Tice working the cedar. We got Daryl Walker doing the, whatever this is, subsoiler. These guys are just sitting around getting paid for doing nothing. They must be the relatives. Those are farm relatives. These are hired hands. I guess we're just waiting for the lime guy to fill up. And then we can go back to work. I'm going to stop and have a beer then. I don't drink beer. I'm gonna stop and pretend to have a beer then. So what am I really drinking? I didn't have lunch, so I have one of these Premier protein drinks. 30% more 30 grams of protein. Is a chocolate shaky drink. And it's my meal replacement since I didn't eat lunch. I ate a late breakfast, so I wasn't hungry at lunchtime. But it's a little past lunch now, and I got a little peckish. But I didn't want to eat a big meal because I eat a pretty early dinner. So I decided to have one of these protein drinks. All right, let's see if this field needs liming. You guys are awful quiet today. No, it doesn't need lime. Where's Andy and Alan today? Craig's here, though. Miss Nelson, whereabout are you from? I live in Oregon, on the west coast of the United States. Let's see, I don't want to mess up that guy, do I? Will I mess him up? I won't mess him up. Maybe I better wait. Or not. I can do it. Let's just do it. Let's do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put the lime in a coconut. Make it feel better. I like the lime because you can certainly see what's on the field. Without GPS, sometimes it's kind of hard to see where you've done and where you haven't done. Well, you know exactly where you've done with the lime because you can see it clearly on the field. I like that. I ain't gonna lie. John Sweet, hello, how are you? Weld farm map for FS19 sometime. Welker farm, okay. I thought that's what you meant. It's the only thing I could think, only farm I could think of that kind of started with a well. Welker farm. Well, I heard they're working on it. The mod authors. I'm hoping they make a 4X map. I don't think the one they made was 4X, if I recall. I didn't play it very much because it was getting pretty close to 19, and I had a ton of maps I was playing at the time, and I just really couldn't start another one. But it seems to me, if I recall, it was only a normal-sized map, and I would have expected a 4X map. It's Montana, big sky country. Because they do have a lot of acreage. I missed a patch over there. Didn't get limed. Is there collision on these little markers? Oh, thank you. There's not. The little things in life, if you know what I mean. Okay, let me do a little bit, give myself a little bit of room to turn around on the end here. They call that a headland, I guess. Although I get confused sometimes and call it a header. John's from Kentucky. I've not been to Kentucky. I've been around, but not to Kentucky. I've been to Oklahoma and Arkansas, Florida. I haven't been to the Carolinas. I was in New Orleans once. Yeah, only just a couple thousand acres. Nothing too big. That'd make you know, Ponderosa proud. Ben Cartwright, he'd be happy. And a few big buds, yeah, and one big brute. Big brute is a one of a kind. Although they were provided some big bud parts to make it look appropriate. What else is new in everybody's world out there? You getting used to the holidays being over? Believe it or not, I shouldn't say it, but believe it or not, we still haven't got all the Christmas stuff down. We got a majority of it down, but we left the tree up. We're taking the ornaments off today, and we just, over the years, my wife after Christmas would always go shopping, and she would pick up whatever was on sale for Christmas. Consequently, over the years, we've got a shed full of so many decorations for every holiday you can imagine, and it's hard to keep them organized. And we've probably got enough stuff that we could decorate 5 houses for Christmas completely. And so we're trying to weed some of the stuff out on that end. And I missed that spot, didn't I? So we just have a lot of stuff. And so this year we decided what we'd do is just, you know, we put it up pretty quickly. But we're taking it down pretty slowly. We just work on it a little bit every day. Oh boy. So we still have the tree up. We got most of the outdoor stuff taken care of and some of the inside stuff, but that's okay. Keep that Christmas spirit going, you know what I mean? I do know some people that leave Christmas stuff up all year round. I'm not saying that their house is completely decorated, but I know some people that like leave the lights hanging and some other things. They are Dar from Costco. I was buying the expensive brand name ones, and they were not any different. It was exactly the same thing at Costco for about half the price. So yes, you're right. That's what it is. There's Andy. Hey Andy, how's it going? Andy's like England's version of Norm. Andy. Charlie Brown trees are the best. I had one kind of sorta one year. We paid, I don't know, back then I thought it was a lot of money. It was about $50 for a tree. And it was supposed to be a real nice tree, right? So I can't remember. I think it was a Douglas fir. I can't remember. It might have not been. I can't remember because it had the needles on it. Big needles. We bought this tree, paid a lot of money for it, got it home, decorated it, and went to bed. The next morning, the very next morning, early, I got up. There was not one needle on the tree. The carpet was just full of needles. It had some kind of disease. And we called the guy that sold it to us. It was a tree farm. And he said, "Oh, I'm so sorry." He said, "We got this batch of trees in, and until they were, you know, we sold them, and all of a sudden people are complaining." I said, I don't know what to do. I said, the only bad thing is we decorated it. It takes forever to do that because we had a lot of decorations. So he said he'd make it right. So we went out there and he gave us a real expensive flock tree that year. And so, you know, it was right, but it was kind of a pain. Scotland's version. Well, yeah, you're Scottish, but you live in... Sarah's in the house. Sarah snuck in the back door. Somebody left the back door open. Scotland's version. Most everybody climbed in the window most of the time. Joe Dokes climbs in the window most of the time. But you live in England, Andy. Does it matter? I guess it doesn't matter. Let me see if this one needs liming. It does. This one needs liming as well. Let's see if we can hire somebody to do this one. Who do we got? Scorpion's working. Somebody take a picture, screenshot. Scorpion's working. Look, I can prove it. How's Sarah doing today? All right, how's this field doing? This field is fertilized 50%, no weeds yet. Now this lime guy is going to catch up to that plow guy. What else can I be doing? The plow guy's working okay, but it's very slow. It's only 4 meters. I've got nothing else to harvest. Harvesting is done. Best check my work, and it might not meet the quota. Sarah says she's doing good today. It's always good to hear. Who's this working here? Daryl Walker. He's going to back all the way up to start that other round down there. But look, he's doing a bang-up job of backing up. I can't stop him. He's doing such a good job. All right, what's going on with this field? Growing. It's got wheat on it. It's all ready to go because it's part of this field. And I really can't seed yet. Do I have a tractor that's not being used? Probably not. Listen to that pitter patter of tiny feet. Woohoo! I just cut my head off on that fence. Right. I don't think I have another tractor, spare tractor. So let's see. I need another plowy guy. I do have that cultivator plowy guy. Let me get another tractor and put it back to work since I already own it. Let's get a different tractor. It's a plowy guy. Do I need a big tractor for that? Yeah, it's a plowy guy. Let's get a big John Deere. I haven't bought a John Deere yet. No, that's YouTube. I'm pretty sure it's YouTube. John says he drives for Job Hunt. Let's get the Michelin tires and the bigger engine. Oh, JB Hunt is what you're saying. Andy says definitely delay bird. Yeah, but isn't that YouTube? Everybody says that about YouTube. That there's a bigger delay. Am I wrong, Scorpion? Isn't that what we heard? Because the only thing I can do about it is go back to Twitch. Oh, wait, wait, wait. My piece of equipment was still at the dealer. Yeah, I got sidetracked. I was thinking about that piece of pie at the farmhouse. Yeah, here's the funny thing about YouTube. There's a setting that you can put on there that extends the delay longer than it is. I thought, why in the world would you want to do that when you got the longest delay in the world in the first place? Uh-oh, the lime guy's going to catch up. Are they going to hit each other? Because they don't like each other. I have to keep these guys separated. Oh, well, yeah, there's that. I need to look at the chat more often. Is that what you're saying? But see, I'm having fun playing the game. YouTube's crazy. It is. And it's getting crazier. But then Twitch is having some problems, too. I don't know what to say about it. I'll leave it up to you guys. I get so many people say, well, I wish you were on Twitch, and then people say, I wish you'd do YouTube. I can't do both anymore because I'm an affiliate at Twitch, and you have to do exclusive on Twitch, or they take your affiliation away from you. They kick you off. Not only that, if I do a video, if I do a live stream on Twitch, I have to wait 24 hours before I can put that video on YouTube. And that's kind of a hassle too. All right, they're kind of interfering with each other here, but Daryl doesn't seem to care. He's going to keep working. Scorpion, he's taking a beer break. Yeah, Daryl, he's going to finish out, but Scorpion, he's done for the day. So I got to take over for Scorpion. He finished. He's done. He's not going to finish. He's mad at me. All right, well, I got a little bit of Lyman left here, so let's finish it out, I guess. Sarah says YouTube. Well, it was other YouTubers that talked me into going to Twitch because they said Twitch is better. You make more money on Twitch. I'm not making money, period. So it doesn't make any difference whether if I'm on Twitch or YouTube. I've got almost 5,000 people on YouTube, so I'm trying to slowly build up on Twitch, and I still don't have but a couple hundred. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm so confused. Scorp's eating a sandwich. Are you home now then? Is that what you're saying? Or are you eating a sandwich that you had at work? Let me see if I can get... It says you can put seeds in this thing, but I don't see that you can do that. I'm just going to use it as a plow. Heck with it. Let me head over to a new field here. I'm a farmer outstanding in my field. All right, here he goes. Who we have working now? Gino. Where's Gino today? Gino's working. All right. Let's see what else we got going here. We got this field's ready to go, so let's get... Now, there is a little bit of... Is that... What was on this field anyway? Potatoes, wasn't it? Let me see if it tears that up. It did. Austin's asked me. Yes, I do. I played Euro Truck since it came out, and yeah, I've got American Truck Simulator. I haven't played it in a while, but I do have it. Last time I played was right after Oregon State came out, because I happen to live in Oregon. And I wanted to drive in Oregon to see what it was like. I don't know where Alan's at today. I'm even broadcasting on Mixer today just for Alan. But he's not here. Bill's not here either. That guy coming back? Oh, he's coming back. I'll let him do his job. I was going to try to take over for him, but that's not right. Oh my God, did I have a field I haven't... I've got a field I haven't harvested yet. What? How'd that happen? All right, who's working here? Troy Sawyer's on the job. Let me get a combine, because I didn't realize I had done that field. Go find my header. Oh, your mom is Sarah? Oh, cool, Austin. That's cool. Do you guys play games together? I remember when I first started playing WoW, World of Warcraft, and I went into this place to fight. It was like in a cave, and you had to go down through this cave. And I fought my way all the way down to the bottom. And I was down there just getting my butt whooped. And in came two characters. One was an elf, a little elf, and the other one was this great big bruiser of a guy, was a paladin with a great big sword. And these two characters obviously were playing together. And one of them asked if I needed help to get back out safely, and I said, yes, thank you, I would appreciate a little help. So we started fighting together, and she said, I can't remember their character names, but she said, let the big paladin go in, because he's a tank, and he can go in and kick butt. So I said, okay, and then after he goes in, then we can go in and help him. So I did. Well, then she said, by the way, that's my son. And I said, the Paladin's your son? And she said, yeah. And I said, that's cool. You get to play together. And she says, yeah, he's only 7 years old. And I, what? Because here's this great big character with this huge sword just in there, just hacking and slashing. It was so funny. I might, Austin, you never know. I used to play multiplayer, but it wasn't working very good at the time. I think they've improved it substantially since then, though. Okay, Sarah's confused. First she said yes, then she said no. But I missed the chat, so I'm not quite sure what you're referring to. There's Alan. He's on Mixer. Whoa, stop that. Just stop it. Now, what is this anyway? Soybeans. We got some soybeans going here. You don't know how to play multiplayer? Yeah, it's a special program. It's a third-party program. YouTube trying to buy out Twitch? I didn't know that. You never know. YouTube's owned by Google. I'm sure Google owns half the world. I guess if you're not sure if Google owns half the world, you could probably Google it and find out. Yes, he's your son? Okay. You seemed confused about that, so I just wondered. And I don't blame you. I've got 3 kids, and sometimes I disown them on a daily basis. At least one of them. So do you, Sarah, do you guys get to play games together sometimes, or? Because that'd be cool. I used to play with my son all the time. And his friends. I'd set up LAN parties at my house. And my son and all his friends would come over. And I'd have 4 or 5 computers all set up. Or consoles, if we were playing consoles. It depended on what we were playing at the time. We used to have Taco Tuesdays. And we'd set up LAN parties and play all night. Next state was Washington. That's what I heard, Washington. I was born in Washington State. I would say I was born and raised there, but I don't think I'm finished being raised. I was born and fed there. No, you don't get to play games together, huh? Well, that's okay. It's fun, though. I mean, I used to play certain games with my son. I got stuck somehow. I was high-centered there. Oh, that's right. I remember that. Amazon has more money than Google does. But you never know. And that's why Amazon owns Twitch. It's a big database for them. It's a database of names, addresses, likes and dislikes, what you buy, what you don't buy, where you live, who you play with, all kinds of stuff. They get all kinds of information off of that. There's so many ways getting information anymore, it doesn't really matter. In the old days, it was the biggest way to lose or to give information like that would be you go to the grocery store while you're shopping, there's a sign up that says win a free Jeep. Well, who doesn't want a free Jeep, right? So you sign up for that. Well, how do you sign up for that? You put your name, your phone number, your address, pertinent information. Do you lie about it? No, because if you win the Jeep, you want it. So if you put a phony name and address on there, you're not going to, and you win the Jeep, that doesn't work. So you're in that respect forced to be completely honest with your name and address and phone number and stuff. What did they do with that? Eventually, somebody's going to win the Jeep, but that's not the point of that. The point of it is to get a name and address list that's completely valid. Well, now you can get information from anywhere, so it doesn't really matter. I used to not do a lot of things. I used to not sign up for those. For one thing, if I want a Jeep, I'll go buy it. I didn't want my name and address out there, phone number, stuff like that. So I never played that game. And I didn't buy magazine subscriptions because it's the same thing. These companies that have name and addresses lists, they sell those for good money. So if you buy a magazine, your name gets sold. Your name and address gets sold by the magazine company. So I always said, if I want to read the magazine, I'll just go to the newsstand and buy it. But it doesn't really matter anymore. They can get your name and address almost anywhere. He doesn't play farming? Well, Scorpion's kids, they say that I'm boring, so they'll probably not ever play. Alright, I need a truck. I'm going out with Whistling Pete. It works either way, Whistling Pete or Squeaky Pete. I'm surprised these guys are working these fields the way they are, because they're kind of shaped a little weird. You know what? I've never actually even watched anybody play Fortnite. It's a first-person shooter, isn't it? No, it's a battle royale, I think, isn't it? That's not my kind of game. I'm not good at that kind of game. We didn't get a lot of soybeans. We got a few, but not a lot. Let me just pull this out of the way over here. For now. Okay, what else we got going on here? I haven't bought any animals yet. I don't have anything to feed them. You know what? If I did get animals, I'd have to put my silos in. Is there any room for that here? Let's see. Might be able to put a silo right here. What is this? This is, okay, there's the pigs. This is the chickens. They don't need a silo. The pigs do, though. Alright, pig food, pig food. I could take these trees out and put a silo in here. Alright. Let's see, cattle. Cattle are over here. I don't use this. I could take... Oh, no, wait. Is that their... Oh, what's going on? That must be the poo for the pigs. Okay, that's the poo for the cattle. Why is there milk cans out here already when I don't have any cattle? And then the sheep are out here. Alright. I'd have to find a place for my silos. You know what I'll do? I'm never going to use these things. Maybe I'll take these things out and put all my silos in here for my pig food and cow food and all kinds of that stuff. I'll have to go into. While I'm doing it, I'm going to take these trees out here too. That's what I did when I played this on 17. I took all this stuff out of here because I'll never use these. Might leave this one in just for support for a wall, but I'll take these other two out. What am I missing? Serge is in the house. Hey, Serge. How you guys? How you doing today? Do a live stream and you could talk to me? Sure, I could do that. I haven't done a live stream on driving for a while. I'll have to do that, Austin. One of these days, I'll do that. Alan, we are on Sudhemmern. We're on Sudafed. That's what I used to call it. Sudafed. Achoo. Take a Sudafed. More like more mods for FS19 are coming out now. Well, slowly but surely, but there's no production. They're just doing, they're just putting together, patching together farms that really don't have a lot to do except for farming. I mean, just, that sounds a little funny. All you can do is farming on them. But that's not what I mean. There's no production. You can't make stuff. You can't take your wheat, turn it into flour, and make bread with it. Yeah, everybody's different on this, Dar. Surge is somebody else on Twitch. Scorpion's Scorpion. Ginger's Ginger. Everybody's a little bit different, it seems like. I can't remember. I think even Greg has a little bit of a different name on Twitch. Alrighty, let's go see what's going on. What do I need to be doing? This one needs to be seeded now. Let's get the seeder going. Gino's completed his task. Gino was using the subsoiler, I believe. Start this guy up. Right, I'm gonna keep this one wheat too, so all these 3 fields here will be wheat. Then I'll switch to barley and do a couple of fields of barley. And who's working? Alan Clark is on the job. Once a scorpion, always a scorpion. You can't trust a scorpion. There's a fable about a scorpion. They're not trustworthy. Well, looks like we got tangled up here. I am who, or you're Popeye. He's Popeye. I am who I am. What time is it? It's not that late. It's only 19:34 in the evening on the old farm, but it's sure getting dark already. What's that all about? Must be winter hours on the farm. Thank goodness he took collision off of the fences, so we don't have to bang up on the fence there and get stuck. Well, I can't see the corner. There we go. All right, I hired somebody again. We got... What? What's with all the Allens today? Alan Green, Alan Clark. It's O Dark 100. Oh, Ginger. It's Ot Doc 100. Ginger kept asking me, why do you say Ot? I don't know, because nobody else does, and I want to be different. I don't know. I'm Old English, maybe. Oh, Dark 100. Did I finish my drink? I did. I don't think there's a farmhouse here, so I can't sleep. I may be wrong, but I haven't seen one yet. There's Bill. Hey, Bill. What's happening, buddy? It's fun working in the dark. I can't see. Scorpion. You're funny, man. Scorpion's mind's always in the gutter. What the heck? What's that all about? Nothing new today, Bill? Are you eating pizza again? Bill eats pizza more than anybody I think I've ever seen. Every time he's on, he's got, wait a minute, I gotta go get a piece of pizza. Oh, it's the workday is over. Scorpion's on the road, everybody. Be careful. He drives worse than I do. Nobody's safe in Texas right at the moment. The weeds just came in, and I haven't even finished plowing yet. Way to turn it around, Bill. He turned that one right around. That's impressive. Drive safe, Scorpion. All right. Let's see. I think I've got I got a little bit on the end that needs come on. There we go. Lift is B. Okay. I think I've got a little bit on the end that didn't get done. Let's go do that. And let me kick the time up. Man, it gets dark at night in this game, doesn't it? I never play at night. I don't think I noticed how dark it gets. I mean, the sky still looks light. Look at the clouds go by. That's cool. I've always enjoyed clouds. Especially in the summertime, when you can lay in the grass, watch the clouds go over. I just got an achievement, Fervent Farmer. What did I get that for, I wonder? There you go, Bill. New job for you, delivering pizza. All right, we're going to put this John Deere back to work over here in the corner. Okay, who's working? Dar. Hey, Dar. You're on the John Deere today. A Hawaiian? You like Hawaiian pizza? My wife, that's what she eats. She loves Hawaiian pizzas. They're Canadian bacon here. It's a Canadian bacon and pineapple, and of course the cheeses and stuff. But let's see, where can I put this guy where he's not in the way? I know. I could just kind of back him in here. Like that. Now he's stuck. Can't go any further. Why are you studying international law? What happened here? Uh-oh. What's happening? Now I don't know what's been seeded and what hasn't been seeded. Because it looks all weedy to me. Oh, I can tell from the lime what's been seeded and what hasn't been seeded. Because the lime is gone. So it looks like everything's been seeded except for this end here. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Mozzarella, pepperoni. Everybody's putting their pizza order in. I like the one with lots of meats and stuff on it. I like olives. I like mushrooms, and lots of meats. Ah, Alan said what I was doing. The what do you call it? The delay is terrible. I already figured it out before Alan had a chance to say anything. Man, the weeds are coming in strong. Or maybe that's the crop. I don't know. I can't see a thing. Somebody just got paid $12. So somebody's getting paid $12 and somebody else is getting paid $246. Andy says meat feast. Yeah, I like pepperoni, sausage, all whatever meat you can get on it, and then some olives, onions, green peppers. I like my favorite pizza used to be. I don't think they have these anymore. There was a place called Godfather's Pizza over here, and they made a Chicago pan pizza. I swear to God, that thing weighed 20 pounds. It was so heavy. It had so much junk on it. All right, I can't see my... Oh, there it is. Let's kick it up to 5, I guess. All right, I gotta lime this place because everything needs liming, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. This one needs lime. This one needs lime. This one needs lime. Everything needs lime. This one just needs plowing. Doesn't say anything about lime. Interesting. Where is my plow? Is it done? Where's plow guy? Don't they have the prettiest weeds in this game? There he is. Uh-oh. How am I supposed to know if he finished? Olives. You don't like olives? I love olives. You know what I like about olives? I like to stick them on the end of my fingers and just pop them off when they're pitted, you know. Klamath Falls, the Jalapeno House, Pizza Express. What's Pizza Express? Is that the name of a company or Are you just saying you want somebody to express you a pizza? Uno's Chicago style. We have Pizza Hut. I call it Pizza Smut, but yeah, we have it. Pizza Smut. Matter of fact, we have one here in town, Pizza Hut. Música Motacoras de Renata Garcia. I didn't do that justice, I know, but I don't speak Spanish. El Tempera Android y iOS. Are you watching on a phone? Is that what you're saying? We're going to have Bill translate that because, Bill, don't you speak 15 languages besides Swedish? Shuddering at the thought of the last olive that you had. Now, are you talking about green olives or black olives? I'm talking about black olives. Green olives are fine if it's in a drink, I guess, but I don't generally eat the green ones. Indians in town do pizza. Well, I'm sure your Indians are different from our Indians, but who doesn't eat pizza? I don't know. Everybody. They may just call it pita or something. All right, it's soup du jour, guys. Soup du jour time. I'm thirsty. No, 7-Up today. I'm pretty much down to 7-Up, Dr. Pepper, root beer, or Crush Orange. I found a case of Crush Orange out in the garage. I had one last night. I haven't had an Orange Crush in so long. I can't remember how long. Serge doesn't like olives either. What's the matter with you people? Olives are good. If I'd have said anchovies, I can't imagine eating anchovies on a pizza. Ugh. Oh, by the way, when I said meat pizza, that didn't include anchovies. What's happening here? Alright, I have no idea if this field has been done or not. Because he wasn't even working this field. He was working this field over here. How did he get clear over there? Huh. I don't know. Does it still need plowing? Because it doesn't look like it needs plowing anymore. Oh, maybe over here. Oh, it does over here. Okay, he missed a whole half of the field. You gotta do it yourself if you want it done right, I suppose. Dar says she likes the green ones but doesn't like the black olives. I don't like any olives that haven't been pitted. I don't like to have to pit them. I like the giant black olives that are already pitted. When you use it in a dish, well, you don't have to put them in a dish. You can put them in a bowl. You could put it in a glass. You could just pour them on a plate. You can eat them right out of the can. That's usually what I do. I pop the can open and leave them out. I just stick my fingers in there. They get stuck on the end of my fingers and I pop them off in my mouth. I love them. I love olives. Andy says he likes chilies. Now, hot chilies, they stimulate your endorphins so you get high off of it. Pardon me. Eating hot chilies can be an acquired taste. My brother didn't eat a lot of that stuff until he worked on a Grand Coulee Dam, and there were a lot of Basque people that were working on the dam at the time, and they would always come with big jars of chilies, jalapenos and stuff, and eat them for snacks and lunch and stuff like that. And they kept sharing them with him, and you know, the first day he'd take one bite and about die. Second day he'd take another bite and about die, and several days would go by and he was taking more than one bite. A few more days would go by, he was taking 2 bites. Next thing you know, he was sitting there eating them out of the jars like everybody else. But you do get an endorphin high from eating those. So you actually get high on them. I'm not talking about, you know, marijuana smoking dopey high. I'm just talking that it stimulates your endorphins and makes you feel good. You know, you just feel good. Okay, this one's done. Is that one done? I'm getting confused here as to which ones are, because the weeds keep popping up. Okay, this is done. They just need liming. Where's my lime rig? Back to the farm. I'm running as fast as I can. Oh shoot, I ran right into that wall. Now I ran into that wall. Good Lord. There we go. Oh, we're almost out of lime. Let's go fill it up. You get hiccups when you eat something. You get hiccups when you smoke cigars? Really? Now that's odd, because most people don't inhale cigars. It's not like you're eating something. Ginger's getting hungry. I've been hungry the whole time because I didn't eat lunch. Because I don't care what you say, those little milkshake things, you can use them for meal replacement. That's no replacement for a meal, in my opinion. No siree, Bob. Jalapeno poppers with a beer. Have you ever had those pickled eggs with a beer? You go into the bars in America sometimes, you have these great big jars full of pickled eggs. Pickled eggs and pepperoni sticks. Could go for some home sausage on a roll with tomato ketchup. Huh. I have to laugh. I play with Elite Dangerous. You know, there's a new thing on some planets where they have water geysers, is what they call them, and I just have to laugh like hell because they talk about a geyser. In America, a geyser's like an old man. We call them geysers, a water geyser. But I guess over there you guys call them geezers, and I just laugh my ass off. Oh, that's pretty funny. I'm stuck on this stupid lamppost. Literally. And it's not letting me off. I can't get off of it. Alright, I'm gonna have to put Superman powers on. I shouldn't have to do this. I'm gonna come in here when I'm done. I'm gonna take these trees out, and I'm gonna take the collision off this post so I can drive straight in here and get my stuff that I need. But in the meantime, let me Grab a hold of this thing. Take it off that silly lamppost. See if I can work my way out of here. Brune sauce. Yeah, what is brune sauce? Doesn't sound good. Brune sauce. How many brunes do you have to catch to make a sauce out of them? Just saying. We're going to have a recipe for brune sauce. It takes 3 brunes, squeezed heavily. You have to squeeze the brune sauce out of them. Here we go. We're liming. We're going to lime this field again. Nothing's happening, though. Why not? Who's working? Matt Jensen's doing the liming today. You've hacked half the trees down. It's easier to go into Giant Editor and just delete them. Alright, what's he doing now? He's just waiting. His job is done. I like the liming because you can tell what you've done. If I wasn't married already, I'd marry whoever creates the GPS mod for this game. Because I'm ready for it. Okay, I'm just going to park this guy in here. I don't know why. Guess I should turn the engine off. Okay, can we get the seeder going yet? We're going to switch over to barley, I think. But I'm not ready. That field's not ready. Plow. I'm going to leave the lime on there so I can tell that everything's done, ready to go. Alan knows. He's Scottish. HP sauce. Jalapeno sauce? What's HP sauce? I've hacked half the trees down. I heard that already. What is brune sauce? We've already talked about the brune sauce. Never mind. Alan knows. What does Alan know about HP sauce? Is that a brand name? Andy and Alan are both Scottish. I asked one of you guys one time about that Doctor Who thing where they were talking about that little Scottish girl, and they said, "You're Scottish. Fry something." And whoever I was talking to said, "That's just British people. We don't fry everything." Anyway, at the time I thought it was funny because, you know, it was just kind of funny. The girl was really cute. Doctor Who said he was hungry, and he said, "You're Scottish, fry something." Serge says he doesn't like it very much from what he's seen. Well, I've said before, if you take the HUD away so you can't see the speedometer and the stuff up in the right-hand corner and that kind of stuff, because that has changed since 2017. If you took all of that away, see the speedometer stuff, if you turn the HUD off and you start playing the game, you would be hard-pressed to tell, if you didn't know the game intimately, you'd be hard-pressed to tell me whether I was playing 17 or 19. You really would. Because somebody else would say, "Oh, well, yeah, I would know it's 19 because there's horses." Oh, I had horses on 17. You know, so... And there's a lot of other things on here that you'd say, "Well, we didn't have that in 17. Well, Giant didn't have it in 17, but we that played the game had it in 17. That doesn't play any different. I'll tell you this little story. You guys knew, Alan especially knows, Alan can tell you, in the months leading up to FS19, people would come into my live streams and say, Rudy, did you know that FS19 is going to have this? And I would say, I don't want to know. Don't tell me. I don't want to know anything about FS19. I haven't watched any videos. I don't listen to anybody talking about it. I don't want to know. Because I equaled it to talking to somebody about a movie that I'm going to go see this weekend, and they tell me the whole story. And I say, God, you just ruined the movie for me. You know, it's like Christmas. I want to wake up Christmas morning and be surprised by opening my present. Anyway, I kept saying that over and over and over and over. And so then 19 comes out, and I start playing the game, and I'd only played it like one episode. I did some recordings, or I did a live stream. I can't remember what it was. It was either a recording or a live stream. And somebody commented on my recording, and they said, wait a minute, you've told us that you didn't know anything about FS19, yet you seem to know everything about it. You seem to be, you know, do very well on it for somebody that doesn't know anything about it. And so then I said, well, yeah, I've got, you know, like 2,000 to 3,000 hours of gameplay on FS17. This game doesn't play any different. It plays identical to it. So, as it turns out, I do know everything about FS19, even though I haven't played it. So anyway, there is that. Let me see if I can get this thing open and start seeding here. I don't think I'll catch up to that other guy. I don't think. I might. You never know. But it really isn't all that much different. Now, to be fair, if you break the game open, and I'm talking about, you know, the creation of it, the coding and that kind of stuff, there's probably tons of differences. But on the surface, I'm talking about surface things, you know, it plays identical. If you use the keyboard, the controls are all the same. There's nothing new on it. But, you know, hey, it's still fun to play. I'm getting my money's worth out of it. Alan said that's a mod. What's a mod? You talking about the horses? For all you know, they took the horse mod and just put it in the game. Right, everything they had were mods before, so that's all they did was just put them in the game. And that's fine too. I mean, you know, I wish they'd have put GPS in the game though. That would have helped. I understand they've improved the building, doing your own building stuff. I think I've heard they've improved that. I still haven't tried it. I was disappointed in that because to me, of all the things that are the same on the game, they were touting certain things that were all brand new. And one of them was, oh my God, it's going to be so great. You're going to be able to build your own farm. And then it didn't work. It was terrible. It got so bad for me that I never even tried to. I just went to the where you could just have everything already done for you. I don't remember, Alan. I'll take your word for it. I don't remember. I've never been into the forestry part, so it seems like now that you say that, I do remember something about it. I never did it. I never did forestry in 13. Barely did it in 17. Needs to be unfolded. Okay, we can do that. They stole it. Well, that's up for debate, I guess. In Giant's mind, anything that's modded for their game is their property. And here's the thing. If I make a mod for this game, it isn't going to work in any other game. So if I didn't have the game to play it on, it's worthless to me. And I'm thinking that Giant just thinks that if you make something for their game, it's their property, because, you know, if there wasn't the game, you couldn't use it. Bill's back. Andy said they'd fixed it now, but what did they fix? I mean, is it actually easy to use? Does it work well? Do you still have problems placing something somewhere? I mean, every time I tried to place something, it wouldn't go down, and then when it did, it'd make a mound out of a molehill on your farm. And I ended up trying to put a couple of things in, and it made such big hills on the land that I couldn't drive up it. It's terrible. Just terrible. Yeah, I'm just going to go around and see what's going on here. Okay, this one's almost done. Seeding. Who was doing this anyway? Chris Bourne. Chris Bourne was seeding this field for us. And he's done. Let's get him going. It's a good old Fendt 1050. Uh-oh, we got some weeds stuck out there. I'm not going to worry about it. Are we done? Was that the last field? That was the last field. Okay. I don't have access to this land. That doesn't make sense to me. I've said it before. I don't have to say it again, I guess. Of course I have access to it. I'm driving on it. Now, does this one needed to be... Has this one been plowed? Yeah, this one's been... Needs plowing. Doesn't need plowing. Needs plowing. Doesn't need plowing. I think it's plowed. Okay, I'm heading back to the barn with this tractor. That was before the train fix. Well, that's what I was asking Andy. Did they fix all of that? And is it easy to place things now? Because again, it wasn't just a terrain problem. It was every time I tried to place something, it would say you can't be placed here, can't be placed here, can't be placed here. It was a pain in the butt. Okay, stop. I don't know where you're going, but you still have work to do. Get over here. There goes the barges. Look. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, passing each other in the dark. Next thing you know, we'll have a little baby barge going by. Uh-oh, they got a little bit too close, those two barges. We're done. That's it. We're done. No more liming. Actually, only with this field. I still have a couple other fields to lime. Well, I'll give you an example. I was building on the American map, which I hate, by the way. Of course, you guys know that. And I decided to build your own farm, right? Okay, I had already played the one where you choose not to build your own farm. You can choose what they used to have was the easy mode, and all the buildings were already down for you. Okay, so if you went to that farm, the house was butted up against the backyard, and the backyard, there was a fence between the house and the backyard, and the backyard was full of all kinds of garbage, if you remember that. I mean, the whole backyard was full of old ruined equipment, garbage, whatever you could think of. But the backyard and the house were butted right up against, like it would be. You know, you step out your back door and here you're in your backyard. Okay, so when I decided I want to build my own farm, I went to place the farmhouse and it wouldn't go anywhere near that backyard. I could not place it. Well, it's weird. It's in the game that way. So it that's when I said, hell with it, I'm not going to try to build my own place. It doesn't work. It's broken. Andy wants to know if it's deleted. No, I still have it up. I can still play it. I kept all my own farms and everything. I can still play it. He's referring to the fact that when Farm 13 or 15 came out, I literally stopped playing 13. I never played it again. I actually deleted it off my computer. When 15 was done and 17 came out, I almost did the same thing. I waited about a week or two because I was finishing a farm off on my videos, and then I did the same thing. I deleted it off the computer, and I did keep the old farms and stuff I was using. I bundled them up, saved it, put them on a disc, and stuck them in a drawer somewhere. I'm gonna probably do the same thing with 17. I'm gonna take a standalone drive, an external drive, put all the farms and mods and stuff that I had for 17 and store it in a drawer somewhere, and then just I'm not going to delete I am going to delete the game, but it's a little bit different when you delete a Steam game. 15 was a game I bought from Giant. 17 I got a Steam game, Steam version of it. It's a little bit different. You can go into Steam and say, can you take this off my computer? But it saves everything. So if you want to play again, you just say, can you load this back up again? And sure, and you were right back where you were. Andy's gone to feed the tiger. Yeah, Dar, I'm the same way. I look at these people's homes that they have in magazines, you know, and they're so nice looking. I look at my house. My house looks like early American junk. Now, don't get me wrong, we've got a beautiful place, but I'm just not good at designing. That's what I mean. I couldn't tell you, well, the couch goes here and it's facing that way, and I'm terrible at that kind of thing. Putting pictures on the wall, it looks like somebody just threw them at the wall and they stuck there. You know, there's no rhyme or reason. Just a terrible designer. I've got no I'm not very creative in that way. A big cat. He's a big lazy cat. He can't even feed himself. What the hell? My cats on the farm went out and found their food, or they didn't eat. They stayed in the barn where all the rats were. One more field to lime and we're done with liming, I think. Feng Shui. Yeah, I can't even pronounce that. Feng Shui. Is it Feng or Feng? I don't speak Chinese either. Or is that Japanese? I can't remember. Is Feng Shui Japanese or Chinese? Is that also a cat? Feng Shui is a very creative cat. Get her done. What's up, Bill? Do you have pizza really? Or were you just teasing us? Because I'm really hungry now. I'm going to have to go out and tell Carol I want pizza. She'll tell me to go get my own.
Go get it yourself.
Bill? What are you talking about? Okay, guy. Oh, geez, I'm starting to yawn again. What's that all about? I didn't have my nap. Feng Shui. It sounds, it's Chinese, Alan says. Sounds like a pickle to me. No pizza. Do you eat fast food all the time, or do you actually cook stuff? Are you I mean, do you have like recipes that you make? Or do you just eat fast food all the time? TV dinners. Whoa ho ho! I can't stop yawning. It's terrible. Wasn't there a guy that did elevator music named Yanni? I think I've got a couple of his albums. It's midnight here. Oh, that's right. It is late there for you. I think it's getting late for me too. All right. I think we got everything limed that we needed to get limed. Now I just have to plant my crops. Yeah, I'm gonna take these clamps out here in the trees, and I'll put all my silo things here. I have to jot myself a note because I forget about stuff like that. So today is Wednesday. That means tomorrow's Thursday. That's kind of how it works, I think. Okay, I can't see. There's too many trees. Pretty soon it'll be Saturday, and then it'll be Sunday. Of course, every day's a Saturday for me. Dar's the same way. Every day's a Saturday for Dar. Isn't that right, Dar? Every day's a Saturday. Hunt your own meat. Haven't bought any meat in a store for about 15 years now. You're not a cannibal, though, are you? We used to do that when I was young. The family went out hunting all the time. We had a big family. Those of you that know, that have been around me for a long time, know we had 12 people, 12 kids. I had more than that, but it was 12 kids living at home at the time. I had more brothers and sisters than that, but Anyway, we used to go hunting. It wasn't just our family. There's my cousins. I had a couple of cousins that were close by. We'd go hunting, and everybody got their tag, and we'd go hunting, and all the meat was put together and prepared after the hunt, and everybody got so many pounds of meat. So it didn't matter whether you got a big deer or a little deer. That wasn't the point. The meat was for our family to survive through the winter. So we would all go out hunting, and we'd take all the meat, butcher it, get it prepared, and everybody got their share. So if there were 300 pounds of meat, they took it and divided 300 by how many people were in the family, and everybody got, that way you didn't get, oh, I got the bad deer. Oh, you got the good deer. It didn't work like that. Everybody got a little bit of everything. So that's what we did. Wind, water, or wind to make your eyes water. Hong Kong Phooey. Hong Kong Phooey? Didn't that used to be a cartoon? Polar bears in Sweden? Bill says they do the same thing, family-wise. Yeah, people used to always get after us for hunting. Whoa, what? You just want to put some horns on your wall. What are you talking about? We ate everything. It's food. We weren't hunting to get horns. That's stupid. Hey, Austin's back. Nah, we didn't do that. Well, guys, I am 2 hours in here. And I did an hour, almost an hour of Elite Dangerous just before. So I'm kind of tuckered tired. You can hear me yawning. I'm going to call it a stream today, and maybe I'll be back on tomorrow. You never know. I certainly will be back this weekend if I don't come back tomorrow and Friday. But hopefully you'll be notified. Thanks for joining me, and keep me company. And hopefully I'll see you in the next stream. Good night, everybody. I'm going to give it a second here because the delay is terrible in this game. I'm lurking now. Okay, it's starting to show up. Alan got the message. All right, guys, I'm out. Thanks for stopping by. Catch y'all later, I hope. Bye-bye.